Hi everyone! I'm Heather, one of the Youth Services Librarians at Hartland's Cromaine Library, and today I'm here to tell you all about this year's summer reading program, Ocean of Possibilities. So let's go ahead and get started. So for our summer reading challenge, our program is going to run from June 1st until August 4th. You can sign up for a challenge on cromaine.beanstack.org, or you can download the Beanstack app. So what you're going to do is just record the number of minutes you read throughout the summer, and you'll earn a digital entry for every 30 minutes you read. If you read for 1,600 minutes this summer, you'll earn a real medal. Every month, you'll get a free book just for signing up, and the more you read, the more tickets you earn to put toward a grand prize, and I'll show you those grand prizes later. So what do we have going on activity-wise this summer? We have a ton of stuff going on for grades 5 to 7, and the first thing I want to tell you guys about is Tween Nights. These take place on Mondays at 6:30 p.m. We're going to kick it off on June 6th with a spa day, so we'll make bath bombs and lip gloss and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we'll also be doing a series of throwback crafts. So on June 20th, we'll do tie-dye. On July 18th, we'll be making friendship bracelets, and on August 22nd, we'll be making shrinky dinks. We also have a virtual tween book club that you can sign up for every month, and the event itself takes place on the last Monday of each month. When you register, you can also come in to pick up a box that it has a book inside and also a craft and some other fun things as well. And the link itself for each event is sent to you a couple hours prior to the program beginning. So on Monday, June 27th, we're going to be discussing The Storm Runner by J.C. Cervantes. On Monday, July 25th, we're going to be talking about The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise by Dan Gemmenhart. And on Monday, August 29th, we're going to be talking about My Life as a Potato by Ariane Costner. We're also offering week-long camps again this summer. In June, we're going to be hosting a Percy Jackson camp the week of June 13th, and there are two different times you can attend. You can attend at 1:30 or at 3:30. In July, we're bringing back Harry Potter camp. This will take place the week of July 11th, and there are 3 times you can choose from. You can come in at 1:30, 3:30, and 6:30. When you register for this event, please ensure that you can attend all 5 days of camp, and the camp runs Monday to Friday. This summer, we're also hosting tween and teen crossover events. So the first one I want to tell you about is the Tween and Teen Writing Group, which will be on Fridays at 2 p.m. We're going to have 2 sessions this summer, and the first one is on June 3rd. We'll explore fantasy. And the second session is July 8th, where we'll write about fan fiction. We're also going to host Tween and Teen Solar Oven S'mores on June 21st at 2 p.m. This one is weather dependent, but hopefully we can make some little solar ovens and eat some s'mores on the south lawn. So it should be a pretty fun time. And then we're also going to be hosting a Tween and Teen Crafternoon on Friday, July 29th at 2 p.m. So you can come in and make whatever you'd like. A new service we've just rolled out is a Tween and Teen takeout box. You can sign up each month to receive a box filled with 1 or 2 library books, handpicked just for you, a sweet or savory treat, and some other fun surprises. And the picture you see on the screen is a past takeout box, so you can kind of get an idea of what's inside. Our themes are going to be June, summer, July, fandom, and August, fantasy. We'll also be hosting some after-hours parties this summer, and they will both take place on Friday, August 12th. Our tween after-hours party is going to be at 5:30, and our teen after-hours party is going to be at 7:30. We're going to have a Nerf war, we're going to make some crafts, and we're going to have some snacks, so it should be a pretty good time. Please keep in mind that at this time the library will be closed, so we'll open the doors for this event about 10 minutes prior to the start time. We're also offering take-home kits again this summer. So we've got some all ages kits that will be released on Saturdays. The first one will be released Saturday, June 11th, and it is a Boredom Buster summer kit. So it'll have some fun crafts and activities and all kinds of things relating to the summer. On July 7th, we'll have a Socktopus take-home kit where you can make your very own Socktopus. And on July 30th, we'll have another Boredom Buster kit, Amazing Animals. So you might see axolotls, you might see otters, who knows, but it's going to be really, really fun. For tweens specifically, those kits will be released on Mondays, and on June 13th, we'll have a Warriors take-home kit for the Warriors series by Aaron Hunter. And on July 11th, we'll have a DIY marbling take-home kit where you can learn how to marble paper. It's really, really fun. All of our kits are available on a first-come, first-served basis, so make sure to get yours while supplies last. We also have some all-ages events we're hosting this summer. And first up is the Under the Sea Party on Thursday, June 2nd at 6:30 p.m. We'll also be hosting a superhero party on Saturday, June 25th at 11 a.m., a magical creatures party on Saturday, July 16th at 11 a.m., and we'll also have summer concerts again this year. These will be every Tuesday at 7 p.m., and they'll start at the end of June and run through August 2nd. So you're probably wondering when registration is. So we register month by month, and our June event registration opens on Thursday, May 26th at 9 a.m. July event registration begins on Thursday, June 24th at 9 a.m. And August event registration begins on Thursday, July 28th at 9 a.m. To register, you can go to cromaine.org and click on our events page, or you can give us a call and we're happy to help you sign up. So earlier I alluded to some of our grand prizes that you can try to win based on the number of minutes you read this summer and the number of raffle slips you earn. So these are our grand prizes. You can try to win an arts and crafts kit, a Barnes & Noble gift card, a Big B Coffee gift card, an Encanto prize pack, an Imagine gift card, a Who Would Win prize pack, a gift card to Target, a Squishmallow prize bundle, or an Amazon gift card. So now that you know all about our program, you're probably wondering what you need to read this summer. Well, you can read absolutely anything that you'd like, but if you have no idea where to start, here are a few of my favorites that I've read recently. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. The first book I want to tell you about today is called Ophie's Ghost by Justina, Ireland. So this book is set in the 1920s, and it follows Ophie and her mother as they move to Pittsburgh after the death of her father. Ophie has some really unusual abilities, and I loved reading about them. This book is extremely well written, well paced, and if you are a fan of mysteries, historical fiction, and you also love supernatural elements in your books, definitely check this one out. Okay, so the next book I want to tell you about is The Way of the Hive, a honeybee story by Jay Hosler. And if you are a graphic novel fan, you definitely have to check this one out. This graphic novel follows a bee just throughout the course of its lifetime. It is truly a treasure. I'm so glad that somebody told me about it. It's funny, it's sad, it's educational, and it has really, really awesome illustrations. I totally love this book, and I hope that you do as well. Next up is World in Between, based on a true refugee story by Kenan Trebincevic. So Kenan is from the country Bosnia, and in the 1990s, it is being completely torn apart by civil war. After experiencing unimaginable pain, exclusion from society, and the ever-present threat of death, Kenan and his family eventually end up fleeing and finally immigrate to the US. This was a really well-written book that transports the reader right back to the 1990s in Bosnia. Kenan was a really great narrator, and seeing the war through his 12-year-old eyes was truly devastating. This will also appeal to soccer fans, as Kenan is a phenomenal soccer player. So if you like both soccer and historical fiction, definitely check out World in Between. All right, so I know you are often told not to judge books by their covers, but the super pretty cover is exactly what made me pick this one up. This one is Orca Rescue, the true story of an orphaned orca named Springer by Donna Sandstrom. Do you find orcas to be absolutely amazing? You have to read this one. Here you'll find the story of an orphaned whale and the people who helped save him. In addition to interesting facts, this book is packed with really gorgeous illustrations, and you'll be absolutely captivated by Springer's story. Okay, so this is one of my favorite books I've read in the past year, and this one is Cece Rios and the Desert of Souls by Kaela Rivera. So when her sister Juanita is taken by the feared El Sombrero, Cece is determined to enter Devil's Valley to save her from his terrible clutches. This book is super fast-paced fantasy that brings Latin American legends to life in a really compelling way. I loved that there was Spanish sprinkled throughout the text, in addition to just learning about the legends, the souls, and just the terror of the Bruja fights. If you are a fantasy fan or you really just like adventure stories, I think you'll love Cece Rios. So, have you ever heard of Carlos Juan Finlay, Antonio Meucci, or Alice Ball? These three are just a few of the 13 people highlighted in this book. Stolen Science, 13 Untold Stories of Scientists and Inventors Almost Written Out of History by Ella Schwartz. This book provides short biographies of under-recognized people who made very important discoveries, ranging from the telephone to the cause of yellow fever to the discovery of DNA. And each biography is also accompanied by a stunning blue and green drawing. If you love biographies, definitely check this one out. All right, so if you are a realistic fiction fan, this next book is for you. This one is called The Swag is in the Socks by Kelly J. Baptist. Xavier's parents are in prison, and he and his sister live with their Aunt Kat and occasionally their jazz musician uncle Frankie Bell. That is, when he's at home and not traveling around the country on tour. As Xavier looks forward to starting 7th grade, he very much wants to join the Scepter League, an exclusive club that both his dad and his grandfather were members of. While Frankie Bell is on the road, he begins to send Xavier socks, and as he develops his own unique style, his confidence grows. This was such a fun and interesting book that had so many sad moments, but also had a lot of happy moments too. I absolutely love Xavier, and I really appreciated how the speech therapist at school was portrayed as he sought help for his stutter. Frankie Bell was such an interesting character too, and I think my favorite character was Aunt Kat. She was super sassy, confident, and strong. So if you are looking for your next realistic fiction read, definitely give The Swag is in the Socks a try. Right, so my last recommendation for you, we're gonna head back over to nonfiction. And this book is Genius Under the Table by Eugene Yelchin. So this is an autobiography, and in it, Eugene shares his childhood in the USSR. This was an extremely engaging story about growing up under a communist regime. There were tons of pictures throughout that I really liked, and I was super invested in the story, so much so that after I finished reading the book, I ended up looking up more information about the author and his family. This was just a super great read for fans of biographies, or even if you like history, I think you'll like this one too. So definitely give Genius Under the Table a try. All right, so if you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call at 810-632-5200, stop in at the Cromaine Library, or send us an email at youthandteen@cromaine.org. We hope to see you soon. Bye!